Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Daily English Lab, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Lily.
Hi, Lily. It is so wonderful to be here with you today. I'm Henry.
Hi, Henry. I'm really happy to be here too because today we have a very special topic.
Oh, yes. Today's topic is so important for everyday life. I agree completely.
So, Henry, what are we talking about today?
Today, we are talking about feelings. How to talk about your feelings in English.
Ah, feelings. This is such a useful topic. It really is.
We use feeling words every single day.
We do. When you wake up in the morning, when you are at work, when you are with your friends and family.
Exactly. But sometimes it is hard to find the right words in English.
Yes.
And that is exactly why we are here today, to make it easy and natural for you.
Perfect. So let's start right at the beginning. Henry, how are you feeling right now at this exact moment?
Right now, let me think. I am feeling really excited.
Excited. That is a great word. Why are you excited?
I am excited because I love talking about this topic. It is so personal and real.
I love that. Excited is a very common feeling word. We use it all the time. For example, I am excited about my vacation. Or I feel excited when I watch a good movie.
Perfect examples. Now, Lily, how are you feeling right now?
Honestly, I am feeling a little bit nervous.
Nervous? Really? Why are you nervous?
Well, I always feel a little nervous at the beginning of a new episode, even after so many episodes.
Even now?
Yes, even now. It is very normal.
That is so interesting. So we already have two feeling words, excited and nervous.
Yes, and they are opposites in a way. One is very positive and one is a little uncomfortable.
Exactly. But both are completely normal human feelings.
They really are. Now, let's talk about happy feelings first, positive emotions.
Oh, I love this part. Positive feelings are the best to talk about.
They really are. Henry, tell me about a time when you felt very happy recently.
Oh, that is easy. Yesterday, I felt very happy because my friend surprised me with a birthday cake.
Oh, that is so sweet. A surprise cake. How did that make you feel exactly?
I felt so touched.
Touched. That is a beautiful word. What does touched mean exactly?
Touched means you feel warm and emotional inside because someone did something very kind for you.
I love that. So you can say, I was really touched by his kindness.
Exactly. Or that movie really touched my heart.
Oh, beautiful. So touched is deeper than just happy?
Yes, happy is more general. Touched is more specific and emotional.
That is a very important difference for our learners to remember. It really is. What about the word grateful?
Oh, grateful is one of my favorite feeling words.
Tell us about it.
Grateful means you feel thankful for something or someone. For example, I felt very grateful when my neighbor helped me carry my heavy bags.
That is such a real-life example. We have all been there with heavy bags.
Exactly. And you can also say, I am so grateful for my family and friends.
Yes, grateful is a very warm and powerful feeling. It makes relationships stronger when you express it.
That is so true. Saying, I am grateful for you to someone is very meaningful.
It really is. Now, let's talk about some other positive feelings. What about the word relieved?
Oh, relieved is so important. We use it a lot.
What does it mean, Henry?
Relieved means you were worried or stressed about something, and then the problem went away.
Oh, I know that feeling very well. Can you give us an example?
Yes. Last week, I had an important English exam. I was very nervous before, but after the exam, I felt so relieved.
That is a perfect example. The stress goes away and you feel relieved.
Exactly. Like when you think you lost your phone and then you find it in your bag.
Oh, yes, that instant feeling of relief. I love that example. Everyone knows that feeling. It is very universal.
What about the word proud?
Proud is a wonderful feeling word. When do you feel proud, Lily?
I feel proud when I finish something difficult, like when I learned a new skill or completed a big project at work.
That is great. Proud means you feel very good about something you did or something someone close to you did.
Yes, you can say, I am proud of myself, or I am so proud of my sister. She worked very hard.
Exactly. Pride is a very motivating feeling. It encourages us to keep going and do more.
If you are enjoying this conversation, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend who is learning English.
Yes, and if you are still listening right now, comment the word feelings below. We want to see how many of you are here with us today.
Now, let's talk about some more difficult feelings, the uncomfortable ones.
Oh, yes, this is so important too.
It is, because life is not always happy.
No, it is not. And in English, we need to be able to talk about all our emotions, not just the good ones.
Exactly. So, Lily, let's start with feeling sad.
Sad is one of the most basic feeling words.
Yes, and there are many ways to express sadness in English.
That is right. You can say, I feel sad, but there are also stronger and more specific words.
Like what?
Well, there is the word upset. Upset is a little stronger than sad. For example, I was really upset when my favorite show got canceled.
Oh, I know that feeling. That is so relatable. And there is the word heartbroken.
Heartbroken. That is a strong word.
Yes, heartbroken means you feel very deep sadness, usually because of a relationship or a big loss. For example, I was heartbroken when my dog got sick.
Oh, that is so sad. Poor dog.
I know, but it is important to have words for those deep feelings.
Yes, when you can name a feeling, it feels a little easier to deal with.
That is such a wise observation, Lily.
Thank you, Henry. Words give us power over our emotions. Now, what about feeling angry? Anger is a very common emotion, but sometimes people are afraid to talk about it.
That is true. In English, there are many ways to say you are angry without sounding aggressive.
Really? Like what?
Well, instead of saying, I am angry, you can say, I am a little frustrated. Frustrated is a softer word. For example, I felt frustrated when the internet stopped working during my meeting.
Oh, that is so annoying. Exactly. And annoyed is another great word.
Annoyed is a lighter version of angry, like when someone is being a little bit irritating, but not seriously bad.
Yes. For example, I was a little annoyed when my neighbor played loud music late at night.
I think everyone has experienced that.
Definitely. And then there is the word disappointed.
Oh, disappointed is such an important word.
Yes. Disappointed means you expected something good to happen, but it did not. For example, I was disappointed when it rained on the day of our picnic.
Oh, that is so sad. All that planning and then the rain comes.
Exactly. Or you can say, I was disappointed with the movie. I expected it to be much better.
Yes, disappointed is very useful in everyday English conversations.
It is. Now let's talk about how to ask someone about their feelings.
This is very important for conversations.
Yes, because sometimes we want to check on a friend or a colleague.
Exactly. So, Lily, how do you ask someone how they are feeling in a natural way?
Well, the most common question is, of course, how are you? But that is very general. Sometimes people just say, fine, thanks, and the conversation stops.
Exactly. So, what are some better questions to go deeper?
You can ask, is everything okay? That is a gentle question. It shows you noticed something might be wrong.
Oh, that is a caring question. Yes. Or you can say, you seem a little quiet today.
Is something on your mind?
That is very observant and kind. It opens the door for the other person to share if they want to.
And if they say, yes, something is wrong, what do you say then?
You can say, I am so sorry to hear that. Do you want to talk about it?
That is perfect. It shows empathy without being pushy.
Exactly. You give the person a choice. They can talk or they can say no thank you, and both answers are completely fine.
Yes. Respecting someone's feelings means respecting their space, too.
That is beautifully said, Henry. Now let's practice some short dialogues about feelings.
Great idea. Let's do it. Okay, imagine you arrive at work and your colleague looks very tired and sad. What do you say?
I would say, hey, are you okay? You look a little tired today.
And they might answer, yeah, I am okay. Just a little stressed about this project.
And then you say, I understand. If you need any help, just let me know.
That is a perfect small conversation. It is natural, kind, and easy to remember.
Yes, and notice we used the word stressed. Stressed is a very common feeling word in modern life.
It really is. We feel stressed about work, about exams, about money, about time.
Yes, and the opposite of stressed is relaxed.
Oh, relaxed. That is a wonderful feeling.
Yes, for example, I feel so relaxed when I sit in a park and listen to the birds.
That sounds amazing. I feel relaxed when I drink a warm cup of tea and read a good book.
Perfect. Those are beautiful examples of relaxed. Now, let's talk about feeling words we use for surprise.
Surprise is an interesting emotion.
Yes, because surprise can be positive or negative.
That is a great point. A positive surprise makes you feel amazed or astonished, and a negative surprise makes you feel shocked.
Let's use them in sentences.
Okay, I was amazed by the beautiful sunset last night. The colors were incredible.
That is lovely. Amazed means a very strong positive surprise.
Yes, and astonished is even stronger.
I was completely astonished when I found out I won the competition.
Oh, wow. Astonished means you almost cannot believe it.
Exactly. It is a very powerful reaction. Now for a negative surprise. I was shocked when I heard the bad news this morning.
Shocked means the surprise was not good.
Yes, or very unexpected in a serious way. For example, I was shocked when my phone suddenly stopped working.
That is a good everyday example. Yes, shock does not always have to be very dramatic.
Right. It can be used for smaller, everyday surprises, too.
Okay, now let's think about how to talk about feelings in the past, present, and future.
Oh, this is a great grammar connection.
Yes, in the present, we say, I feel nervous, or I am excited. In the past, we say, I felt nervous, or I was excited. And in the future, we say, I will probably feel nervous, or I think I am going to feel excited.
Perfect. You can use all the feeling words in any tense.
Yes, just change the verb form and everything works. Let's try one together. How did you feel on your first day of school, Henry?
Oh, on my first day of school, I felt very scared and very shy. I remember it so clearly.
That is so relatable. I felt scared too, but I also felt excited because everything was new.
Exactly. On my first day, I felt scared, excited, and a little confused all at the same time.
Confused. That is another great feeling word.
Yes, confused means you do not understand something clearly. For example, I felt confused when the teacher explained a very difficult rule. I think all language learners feel confused sometimes. Yes, and that is completely okay. Confusion is part of learning.
It really is. When you feel confused, that means your brain is working hard.
I love that way of thinking about it. It is true. Every feeling has a purpose.
Now, Henry, let's talk about how to express feelings politely.
Sometimes we feel very strong emotions.
but we do not want to be rude.
Yes, this is very important, especially at work or in formal situations.
Exactly. So, for example, if you feel very frustrated at work, instead of saying, I am so angry right now, you can say, I am finding this situation a little bit challenging.
That is very professional and calm.
Yes. Or instead of saying, I hate this, you can say, I am not very comfortable with this idea.
That is much more polite and still honest.
Exactly. In English, expressing feelings politely is a very valued skill. It shows emotional intelligence.
That is a wonderful phrase, emotional intelligence.
Yes, it means you understand your feelings and you can express them in a healthy way.
I think our listeners are developing their emotional intelligence right now just by listening.
I completely agree. Learning the vocabulary of feelings is the first step.
Yes, when you have the words, you can express yourself clearly and connect with people more deeply.
That is the real power of language.
It is. Well, Henry, how are you feeling right now after our conversation today?
Honestly, I feel very happy and a little bit emotional. Emotional in a good way.
Yes. Talking about feelings always reminds me how important human connection is.
That is beautiful. I feel the same way. I feel warm and grateful for all our listeners who are here with us today.
That is so lovely. To all of you listening, we hope this conversation helped you find some new words for your feelings.
Yes, practice using these words today. Tell someone how you are feeling. Use a new word. You might be surprised how good it feels.
It really does feel good to express yourself clearly.
It does. Language is connection, and connection makes life better.
Well said, Henry, well said. Before we go, please do not forget to subscribe to Daily English Lab, like this video, and leave a comment below.
Yes, for our question of the day, we want you to tell us, how are you feeling right now? Write one sentence in the comments. For example, I am feeling happy today because the sun is shining. Or I feel excited because I learned new English words.
We cannot wait to read your answers. We really cannot.
Thank you so much for being here with us today, everyone. It was truly a pleasure.
Keep practicing, keep feeling, and keep speaking English. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. See you in the next episode.